Hello there, and welcome back. So today I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts about the game I played recently, which is Darksiders Warmastered Edition. This is basically a remastered action-adventure game where you control War, one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse, as he battles angels, demons, and other creatures in a post-apocalyptic world. So basically this is a game that was on PS3 and they remastered it later for PS4. And I'm sure it's also available on Xbox, and I'm not sure about Windows, but I'm pretty sure it's at least on Xbox 360, and they must have released the Warmastered Edition too on Xbox. So it was originally released in 2010, and the remaster I think is from 2016, and I just recently started playing it like this year. It's basically an action-adventure hack and slash, I guess, that mixes like God of War like gameplay and basically the mythology in this case would be like biblical because you have the horsemen of the apocalypse, angels, demons, and such. And basically you start as War, and there's a conspiracy against you, and you have to serve some kind of penance. And there's like the Charred Console, which I don't know what kind of creatures they are. There's like these three or four like fire-breathing rocks that kind of boss you around, and they give you this like medallion which has like a demon inside, which I think it's he's called the Watcher, and the voice of this character is done by Mark Hamill, and it's basically the Joker voice, so it's pretty nice having it there. It's pretty fun. So yeah, I really like the gameplay because I'm a huge fan of hack and slash games like God of War. And originally, when this came out on PS3, I didn't play it because I never played World of Warcraft. I just played Warcraft like back in the day, but never got into World of Warcraft. And the style of this game, especially War and the design of War and the angels, looks very similar to World of Warcraft. So when I was younger, I just assumed it's like World of Warcraft, and I never played it. And now I kind of regret it, even though, to be fair, it was for the better because now I played it with the remastered version, so it's 60 frames per second, better quality, and upscaled images and such. So yeah, overall, it's a win. But I really like this game, and I recently started the second one, and I just wanted to share like a little bit of my thoughts. I really love the story. I didn't expect it because I didn't know anything about it, and I like it. I like the pace of it. I like the characters, and the gameplay is also fun. So overall, even though it's a bit dated if you play it nowadays, I think it held up pretty well. And even though it's like God of War like, it does feature a map and fast travel to different like world areas. So it's not like as linear. You can go back, find collectibles. There's a lot of stuff that you can get in the first run because you have to unlock a certain weapon or a certain like equipment. So it's pretty fun. And as I said, the story, without going too much like spoilers and such, is about War like fighting this conspiracy against him. And yeah, the world is like post-apocalyptic, so when the game starts, you just go on Earth as demons and angels like fall down and start killing each other, and the humans are just there getting destroyed. Wasn't ready for anything. Uh, and then after like the tutorial level and such, you're just like fast forward like 100 years in the future, and when you go back to Earth to like start the actual gameplay of the game, like the humans like don't exist anymore. The only thing left from humanity is like these corrupted like zombie-like creatures, which I guess are basically just like demons possessing their corpses or something like that. And yeah, it's a pretty cool setup, and I didn't think I would like it when you read like the description, but it's very interesting. Like you have these like demonic growths and such on ruined human-made like buildings and such. It's a very interesting concept. And yeah, as you progress through the story, you find out more about the conspiracy, the characters, and you also like meet this like I think rogue demon, like that he's not on board with the destroyer, which I think is like the leader of the demon army. and he sends you to kill like 7 of the chosen demons. So basically, the destroyer, which I think is the highest like ranking demon, I guess, before Lucifer or the devil. I'm not sure how the devil plays in the story yet. I haven't played the other games. But basically, there's like 7 like big demons, like powerful demons, and you have to hunt them down. That's like the main part of the first like 2 acts of the story. And as I said, you have the Watcher like just riding around with you, which is fun because literally he serves as the tutorial. Like if you're lost or something, you just summon him and he shows you the way. And sometimes when you go off the path and something, he like screams at you or calls you like, don't go that way, come here, I order you, stuff like that. So it's pretty fun interaction. And the gameplay is pretty cool. You unlock a lot of like equipment. You have a chain whip, like a pistol, and like a huge like magic shooting star, I guess. I mean, it's more like a boomerang because you shoot it and it comes back. And it's nice because it has like puzzles and a lot of levels like God of War, and you can also use them for puzzles, traversal, and also fighting. And the only complaint I have a little bit about gameplay wise is the fact that, in my opinion, I think you get your horse like very late in the game, and I wish I knew that because the first time I played, I didn't necessarily know I would be able to like get the horse. So I was traversing these huge levels like on foot, trying to look for collectibles and stuff until I realized I can't get all of them because some of them have different like obstacles. You need different equipment to break and stuff. And then I realized later on you get the horse, so it makes the traversal much easier in those areas. So yeah, I think you get him a little later in the game that I would have liked. But in Darksiders 2 I just started recently and you get the horse right away, so they already fixed that. I have no idea how the other games, and there's 2 more games in the collection. But for now I played this one and I'm starting the second one. So once I get to the others I'll definitely do another video. And another tiny issue I had with the remaster is the fact that when you have your PlayStation 5, I played on PlayStation 5. Obviously I don't know how this was on PlayStation 4, but on PlayStation 5, if you have a 4K TV and you have the console at 4K resolution, it like the map looks small. So when the UI is like extended to fit the 4K screen, it's like the map is not zoomed in. So you see all the like the area of the character and the items on the map is very small. So literally I had to zoom in with like a PlayStation 5, like I think it's one of the like assisted options from the settings. You can zoom in at certain points whenever I wanted to find a chest or something. This is obviously an issue like coming from PS4 to PS5, I guess. It's very minor and doesn't necessarily impact you at all. It's just sometimes you have to zoom into the map to find stuff, or you can set your TV, your PlayStation 5 on at 180p instead of 4K. But yeah, zooming in was not that big of an issue, so I didn't want to change my resolution every time I play the game. So yeah, it's very nitpicky. It's nothing major. I just wanted to comment it for like the sake of it. And as I said, I really like the gameplay. It has like an apocalyptic difficulty that I played after I finished the main game, and to be fair, it's not really hard at all because by the end of the game you unlock like a abyssal armor, which gives you like a major buff in stats. So it's not really like New Game Plus, but you start with a major upgrade. So I didn't find the harder difficulty that much harder, except for some bosses, I guess, and sometimes the mobs were like getting annoying because there were many of them. But yeah, nothing crazy. It was pretty easy overall. And yeah, that's about it. You also have like a vendor. There's like a demon that sells you potions and upgrades and stuff, and I really liked his character too. Apart from the Watcher, which is Mark Hamill's like classic Joker style voice and comedy, the Volgrim character, that sells you stuff, the merchant, is also very funny. He also gives you like a quest and such. It's pretty dope. And for the story, I don't want to spoil it or anything. If anybody wants like a review or opinion like on the story with spoilers, I might do it in the future. But I just want people to experience it. It's very nice because I didn't expect it to be good. I just thought it was gonna be like, you know, like just the story and nothing bad, but it's very good. It has like a few twists, and finally sets up like a potential sequel. Which I don't know exactly which of the games are the sequel like directly to this, because as far as I know, Darksiders 2 starts like before or at the same time as this at some sort. So maybe they're like making a game for each horseman, and then they wanted to make like one final game. I'm not sure. As far as I know, I think this series is not cancelled, so maybe we'll get like more games. As of today, we have Darksiders 1, 2, and 3, and then there's Genesis. And I think Genesis is a prequel, and I'm not sure about the other ones. Darksiders 2, as I said from starting, it looks like it's set at before the first game, and maybe it'll catch up or something, and I don't know about the others. So we'll see. I definitely don't want to look too much into it because obviously I don't want spoilers. So yeah, this is a pretty good game, and if you have like second thoughts because of like the art style like I had when I was I was a kid, I definitely suggest giving it a shot anyway. As I said, the style looked like too like, I don't know, World of War to me, like, I don't know why I didn't like it, but after like literally an hour of playing, I just fell in love with the game. I like the gameplay, and the story is pretty good. Like I love the story and the characters, and I'm very curious to see where they go from here. And if they haven't finished the storyline, I hope they don't cancel it and see it through, because I'm really interested in this universe, especially after God of War, and not necessarily being disappointed by the Norse saga. I just love the Greek games better, so I was looking for God of War like games, and this was literally one of the most suggested, and it definitely scratches that itch. So I definitely recommend it. I had fun with it. You have my gameplays on my channel if anybody's curious to see how it looks like. And I guess I'll see you in my next video of this style. We'll see if I tackle any of the older games I played, or I just focus on doing videos like this for future games. But I definitely want to do more videos like this and just, casually just give you my opinion. It's not a like structured review or anything, because I'm just, at the end of the day, I'm just a guy that plays like video games and a lot of retro stuff, or like retro inspired stuff, whenever I get the time. So this is just my 2 cents. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in my next one. See ya!